Hi, welcome to our YouTube channel eCommerce for the World. In this video, we will see a very important topic in e-commerce business. How much is the investment required to start an e-commerce business? Or how much is the investment required for e-commerce business? That is the topic for today. This question arises in each and every mind of those business persons who wish to try e-commerce business or who wish to start e-commerce business. Same question arose inside our mind too, and it is a critical question. We cannot say directly this few lakhs you need to invest or few thousand you need to invest, right? Like as such, we are unable to tell the exact value because of many reasons. Why? Because the investment required for any e-commerce business depends upon many factors. Number one, what is the stage of that particular company doing e-commerce business? What is in which stage the company is now with respect to the e-commerce business? Then what is the niche, right? What is the niche of the company? In which category the products are? In which category the company is dealing with? So all this its niche matters a lot, right? Then the traction of the company, that is how far it is growing, right? How far in the sense at what percentage every month the sales is growing, right? It is also a very important factor to be noted. Next important factor to be noted, the factor is like it depends upon in which e-commerce platform you are in, whether you are doing e-commerce business with the already established brands such as Amazon, Flipkart, Meesho, or you are starting your own brand, your own store, your own website, and then doing e-commerce business, right? These two are the different business models, right? And if it in case you are planning to do e-commerce business with established business models such as Amazon, Flipkart, etc., then the investment required is very minimum, right? Basic minimum investment you can have less than 20,000 rupees, it's enough to start the e-commerce business. Whereas if you need to start the e-commerce business in another form or another business model such as your own website, your own store, right, then the investment would be much higher, since not only you need to create your own store, but at the same time you need to do certain digital marketing of the product. Only then you will get good sales. Otherwise, you have to go for the other business model, that is the established business models which are presently available in India, right? Then the so this is the various factors involved in which are required, which determines, these are the factors that determine how much is the investment required in e-commerce business, okay? And another very important aspects to be noted in the case of investment is that during the initial stage of doing e-commerce business, either in your own store or either in marketplace such as Amazon, Flipkart, Meesho, ShopClose, or Paytm or Mindra, whatever the platform established marketplace or your own store is that you have to introduce a particular product in the e-commerce store, right, or you have to introduce a list of products, right, say some 10 products or 20 products or 100 products, whatever it is, but you should not invest a lot in that particular quantity of the particular product. Why? Because certain products, you see, even as far as our experience goes, the product is of good quality, right, but the same product, when it goes excellently well in the case of Amazon e-commerce platform, does not perform well in Flipkart, and the product which performs excellently well in Meesho, it does not perform well in the case of Amazon. So, there is a sharp differences, right, in the output of a particular product. So, therefore, you do not know which product will get hit, right. If it is hitting, okay, good, well and good, you can proceed with the particular product, but if it is not doing sales, then definitely the investment that you make is total waste. So, therefore, what you need to do is that you have to make some trial and errors, test the product in the market, in the e-commerce market. If it is performing well, you need to proceed investment further, else you can drop that particular product, or you can modify the particular product, right. And while modifying the particular product, if you have minimum quantity with you, then the cost involved with that particular product is lesser. Else what will happen is that if that product does not succeed, then the entire investment that you make with that particular product, which is of either low quality or not so demanded product, then that becomes a waste. So, you need to ensure that it is put to, any product is put to some trial, and only then you need to test. After testing only you need to proceed for further investment in that particular product. That is our main recommendations to any sellers who starts the e-commerce business, right. So, initial investment we call it as seed funding, right. That initial investment should be very minimum, and it should have not more than, say, for example, 5 quantity to 10 quantity, it is okay, allowable, right. If that particular 5 to 10 quantity that you have of particular product, then it is okay, the investment is initial, that we call it as seed funding, is okay. And if it is moving forward, you get some 5 sales, then you can invest some 20 quantity, right. Similarly, you can go on until as per the demands, as per the sales that is proceeding, right. This is very important. This funding or this investment we call it as seed funding, right. Next is series funding, that is step number 1, first, or we call it as first step, series funding, that is used to scale the business. See, actually, for example, you have listed 100 products, 100 products in the e-commerce platforms, right, either online, either Amazon, Flipkart, or whatever platform it is, or your own store. Some products are going in a right direction, sales is improving, then what you need to do is that you can go on increasing the investment for the particular product which is growing, right. Else either you need to stop it, or you need to modify that product in order to improve the quality of the particular product, right. So, that is the process of scaling the business, okay. So, that is, you invest in either technology, you invest in products, quantity of the product, or you invest in improving the quality of the product. So, that we call it as first series funding, right. Next series funding is the second series funding, that is used to scale the business, but not only scaling, it will accelerate the business. How to accelerate the business is that we see, for example, initially we made an investment of, say, for example, 20,000 to 50,000, That would be example. I am just telling as an example, and it is quite optimum to this is the optimal, I could say, as far as our experience goes. Some 20,000 to 50,000 would be the series seed funding, initial funding, and later on first series funding you can have from 20,000 to, say for example, up to 5 lakhs you can make, right, in the case of first series funding. And then in the second series funding you can scale the business beyond 5 lakh investment. That means you can expand the e-commerce business market from, for example, if you are doing it from India, then you can expand it to US market or Canada market or any other market which outside of the country, right. So that we call it as second series funding. It is nothing but it is used to accelerate the growth by entering the new markets, right. So these are the different types of funding in the case of e-commerce platform. Okay. Then another factor, very important factor that depends upon that determines the investment required for e-commerce business is that it depends upon the type of product sourcing. Product sourcing in the sense whether you are manufacturing a particular product, or you are buying from a wholesaler wholesaling, or you are doing as a what you call drop shipping, right. Drop shipping in the sense, if you only after you get the order you inform the supplier to ship the product from the supplier site itself, that we call it as drop shipping, right. Whereas if you are a wholesaler doing wholesaling, then you get the product in bulk, say for example 100 quantity or 200 quantity or 500 quantity or 1000, whatever it is, from the directly from the manufacturer. So that we call it as product sourcing, and that we call it as wholesaling, right. So this product sourcing, that factor also plays a very important role in determining the investment record for e-commerce business. And in case if you are going for manufacturing the product on your own, then definitely you need to invest huge amount rather than going for wholesaling or drop shipping. And comparing these three product sourcing mechanism, the mechanism of drop shipping is very cheap, but at the same time margin is quite less, right. So that is to be noted, and these are the important factors that you need to note while you do investment in e-commerce business. Okay. So therefore, as a summary, I could say like the minimum investment as a seed funding, what is required for any e-commerce seller is that from 20,000 to 50,000 minimum investment. Then moderate investment in order to first series funding, we call it as, in order to do that you need to invest 50k to 5 lakh, right, including website development and marketing effort, right, everything. Then high investment, it consists of investing more than 5 lakhs, right. And one thing to be noted is that the profit or the profit margin increases as the investment increases, right. How it depends upon, if you go on increasing, definitely you will find increase in. So this is all about what do you call investment required in e-commerce business, right. So depends upon various criteria, and based on the criteria and based on the product sourcing, based on the platform that you sell, all these are the factors that have to be taken into account in order to invest in e-commerce business. Okay. Thank you friends, thank you so much for watching. If you are not subscribed to our channel, please subscribe to the channel. Whenever I have free time, I will share our experience in e-commerce business. Thank you so much.